Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is April 20th, 2026. It is Monday, and we're gonna start with Wordle number 1766. Alright. Let's see. Let's pick a starting letter. Okay. Okay, G. G for good, something good. Okay. Let's scroll down a little bit, see what we have as options for starting words. G side. Gaff. Ooh, two F's. I don't know how that would really help me, but okay. Gaily, gassy, gayer, gaily, gazer, geeky, girly, giver. Ooh, giver. I think I've done that one for godly. Okay, why not? Godly. Because it was Easter a while ago, right? So, okay. I mean, it's not that, it was quite a while ago, actually. But, okay, let's just go with godly. Something good, maybe? No, totally nothing. But I'm free to do whatever I want now. Okay. What if I were to do something like I was gonna do wait. Uh, I would like to do something with the C maybe. Stench is 6 letters, right? Yeah, I think so. Spice, spurt. No, that isn't. Okay, crest. Oof, oof. Not much help there. Okay. What about ooh, make, no, kept the, I was thinking pecan, but there's no C. Um, wait, okay, what about something like that? What the, that, okay, I promise I didn't know that was gonna happen. What the? I was just like, I don't know where do I, what letters do I use? I mean, I was looking at like the vowels. I was like, okay, what do I do? Should I do something like I was thinking of something blank A blank like the E, something like that, but I couldn't see anything good. And I was like, okay, what if it was E here and E here, and then that would mean there would be an A in it. So I was thinking, okay, I saw weave first, and then I also saw, of course, heave. And I was like, okay, I don't know which one to go for. And there probably are other words that could be the answer, but I'm just gonna go with the first one I thought of, weave, and that was the answer? Man, I was hesitant to go with weave because I felt like weave has to have been I mean, it has to have been done before, but I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna go with holy crap! I can't believe it. I mean, I wish I was more. I mean, I'm excited for the three. I wish I sounded more excited. It's just that I'm still. I just woke up from my nap, and I'm like still my brain is still waking up. So I'm like, what? I got it in three. Okay, we gotta go to calculate. See one out of what? Because weave is a brand new word, which I thought had been done before, but I was wrong. Okay, so I started with godly, which was not at all helpful. 833 probable answers still remained. Crest was, I think it was okay because it told me the E was in the middle, so that's something. But I'm not. See, I had 32 probable answers. That's a lot, and I didn't see most of those. I swear I was like thinking like, okay, what letters I want to try, because I mean, of course there are other things, but I was like thinking what would be a good word to try after crest to sort of place things in. I really had no idea, and 1 out of 32 I got it. Holy, that is incredibly lucky. Boy. Oh boy, okay. It's been 2 days in a row where I had something good. Really good. Oh my god. Imagine if I had sort of crest first. I don't know if I would have seen and tried to just do weave out of nowhere. I don't know, but that is incredibly lucky. Wow. Okay, nice. Oh, wow. As we know, if I keep getting a few good days, I'm due to get a 5, something like that, 5 or 6 soon. But let's not think about that. No, let's just go on to connections first. And we'll face tomorrow's Wordle challenge tomorrow. But yeah, weave. Okay. Really good one. I would say weave is it's definitely got a trappy nature because you could have leave, heave, but there aren't like that many. Although some of the other letters like A, B, E could be trappy, so it depends on which ones you review first. So that is interesting. All right, let's move on to connections. number 1044. Okay. All right. Okay, so we've got today's 16 words: cyber, hourglass, blue, cloud, rod, web, manic, net, puff, venom, hook, billow, bait, plume, meatless, and cannibalism. Never thought I'd see cannibalism in a New York Times puzzle, but here we are. Okay, quite disturbing. I don't like to think about cannibalism. It is genuinely quite disturbing. Okay, but I don't know if this is supposed to be like, what would this be about? Like, would this be about a movie or I have no idea. Okay, but let's leave it for now. Venom is a villain. Hook is a villain as well. One named villains. I don't know if there are any others. Might not be. Okay, that's that for now. Billow, plume, cloud, puff. They're all smoke, forms of smoke, right? I'd try that. Yeah, massive smoke. Okay, yellow. That's the yellow one. Pretty easy. Cyber, net, web, and is there a fourth one? Because I'm thinking these are like internet related, but then maybe blue. Because I think some people say blue something, right? To mean like prefixes that have to do with the internet. Maybe try that. It's not, and it's not one away. So that was the red herring. So blue was in it. I was like, maybe it could be something. Although obviously I should have known, because cyber with web and net, they are like actual prefixes. So blue would be a word that comes before, but you know, not a prefix exactly. So that was not it. Okay, but what could it be then? Website, network, rod, rod could be a name, I guess. Hourglass has sand in it. You can use it to tell time. It's a shape, a web, spider web, a web, fish bait. You need, okay, so you got fish, hook, net, rod, and bait. All things you need for fishing, I think. Or like fish something. Fishing gear. Okay. So that was the green. Yeah, alright. Cool. Okay, what else do we have? Blues clues. Meatless. Okay. Meatless would be what? Vegetarian? Vegan? What does that have to do with anything? Meat. Can. Hour. Manic. Cyber. Cybersecurity. Web security. Web timer. Manic Picsey Dream Girl. Oh my god, I don't. Man, so it's something about the word, but it's like the word one, or we're looking at venom. Things to do with spiders, maybe? Could be things to do with spiders. Like maybe the spider. Okay, do spiders have venom? Do they say venom though? I don't know, but maybe these are all like characteristics of a certain type of spider. But then what would the remaining four be though? Cyber, manic, meatless, and hourglass. Boy, oh boy. Doesn't like me. Oh wait, okay, wait. Meatless Monday. I just thought about that. Oh, things to do with Monday. Okay, so that's not it. Okay, so Meatless Monday, Monday Blues, Manic Monday, Cyber Monday, I think is the thing. So these are all to do with Mondays? Blue Monday, maybe? Monday. Okay, that's a phrase. Okay, Venom Web Hourglass Cannibalism. Whoa, what the heck is this? What is that? I still think it's a spider thing though, but hourglass. Maybe the spider looks like an hourglass. I don't know. I would say it's to do with spider, maybe Black Widow or something like that. Oh, it's associated with Black Widow spiders. Okay, wow. So I was right about that. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's take a look. Almost lost again because I made a couple of mistakes. I made a silly, desperate attempt to do the internet one. I should have known that was obviously like the blue one wouldn't really make sense. but I tried to make it fit like maybe it meant that. And also, even if it were a category, that would have been too easy. The cybernet and web one, that would have been too easy. So I should have known, but I fell for it. Maybe because I'm still hung up over yesterday's really tough puzzle, and so I tried to do something desperate here. I don't know, but it wasn't a smart play at all. So definitely could have been avoided, but that's okay. I survived, and that's the most important thing. So let's look at the answers. Massive smoke. That one is pretty easy. Billow, cloud, plume, fluff. All just ways of describing how the smoke, like the clouds of smoke, are. Right. Fishing gear. You've got your bait, the worms, etc. Hook that goes onto the fishing rod, which is your fishing gear, or you can also use a net to catch fish. You do that. So I don't know what Blue Monday, Cyber Monday. I think it's to do with like some kind of a sale. Is it after like Black Friday or something like that? Let's check. I'm not entirely sure. Oops, sorry. Cyber Monday. Okay, it is a marketing term for the Monday after Thanksgiving in the United States to encourage e-commerce and online shopping. It is closely related to Black Friday, which occurs 3 days before. Okay, so I was right about that. But Blue Monday, I don't know. I know Monday blues, but I don't know what Blue Monday is. There's a song though, or is there anything else it means? What does Blue Monday mean for our mental health? Oh, Blue Monday is a what? Blue Monday is a PR stunt on social media around holidays. It is a myth, a false calculation based on things like the gloomy weather. Oh, it's supposed to be. It's the third Monday in January every year. So there's a kind of a term. Okay, wait, look. There's a. This is in the UK. It looks like Blue Monday is a day in January, typically the third Monday of January, which is said by the UK Tribal and Inside Tribal to be the most depressing day of the year. I've actually never heard of that. I've heard of the phrase Monday blues, but I've never heard of like an idea that this particular date is Blue Monday. I think I even got a calculation where because of the light exposure, etc. I mean, maybe they forgot something here, but okay. So wait, which is the happiest day that? They also say in the press release that the happiest day of the year in 5 was 24th June, 23rd June, sometime in June. Okay, sounds more like it's to do with the summer holidays, but what about those of us who don't really have the same summer as y'all? Would that be June as well? I don't know, but interesting. Manic Monday, I'm pretty sure was a song. I don't know if there's anything else to Manic Monday besides this song. Hold on. There's, yep, the single by the Bangles. I think that's about it, really. Oh, seriously. Manic Monday's a song. I don't know if there's anything else. There's an Entourage episode, and that's pretty much it. So I'm guessing they're talking about the song. Meatless Monday, I think it's an initiative, most probably, I think in the US, that try to encourage people to eat less meat on that day. I don't know who started it. Probably a company, I'm guessing. Yeah, international campaign. Okay, it's international, but I feel like I hear it more in the US though. But yeah, Meatless Monday, Meat Free Monday are international campaigns that encourage people to not eat meat on Mondays to improve their health and the health of the planet. In 2009, it was founded by Paul McCartney. I'm surprised. Okay, so, but have they? I mean, was that really just his idea? There's also a non-profit initiative. So there's meatless and meat-free. So Paul McCartney did meat-free Monday, and then marketing professional Sid Lerner did meatless Monday. Of course, as I said, marketing, right? You gotta do that. The public facing campaign was designed and piloted by Social Impact Studios, a national creative media space in Philadelphia that focuses mainstream marketing budgets on social issues. So it's like a marketing thing, but also on social issues. So that's it's based in the United States. That's what I was thinking. But they've got different countries that have it as well. So interesting. All right, we'll get to it so quickly. So here, black widow spiders. Of course, we know that black widow spiders typically after mating they eat their mates. I think that's what happens, right? So that's the cannibalism part. I think hourglass is the shape of the black widow spider. It's kind of an hourglass figure. Let's look at spider. No, not that. I want to look at the actual spider. Oh my god. You want to see the actual spider and you okay. There are all kinds of species, but let's try this one. Oh god, I hope it's not too scary. There's no picture! What the? Come on, y'all. Give me something. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like smaller head and then bigger body. So yeah, hourglass-ish, right? So okay, I guess spiders they do consider that venom as well. I just thought for so long that it was to do with mostly snakes, but I forgot that spiders also have venom. So that was silly of me. The web one was pretty obvious, that one. But yeah. I also thought again for a brief moment that Venom and Hook were like we're going on like a one name villain thing because Venom from the Spider-Man comics and then Hook from Peter Pan, and I was like maybe there is some other villains, but I don't see any. But yeah, that was a wild connection trying to semi a very loose connection that I tried to make work. Or like tried to look for it, but there was nothing. So thankfully, I dropped that quick. So yeah, interesting one. But I suppose yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's not really the hardest blue because cannibalism definitely. I was wondering what else could it be. You know, Word-wise, I couldn't think of anything. Phrase-wise, no. So I figured it probably has to be something. Either it means some kind of word, or it's a feature of something or someone, maybe. So yeah, there you go. It was almost a regular rainbow, but mixed up blue and the purple just because I wanted to get it right. I figured it was going to be purple anyway, but didn't really care. Just wanted to get it done with and then see what the last group was. And there we go. All right, not too bad. It's a nice little break from yesterday's hard puzzle for me, which was hard for me. So this is a good one. This I think is like a 2 out of 5. I don't think it's like super tough, but that's good. I can always be doing the super tough ones, or else it would be too sad, demoralizing. That's okay. All right, let's move on to today's bonus game. This game is called Picsey. Okay, so this is just the creator's note. John here. Thank you, John. So let's just look at the rules about how to play this game because I've never played before. What is Picsey? It's a free daily online picture trivia game that tests your visual IQ. If you love Wordle or spelling bee and are visual, think where Picsey is for you. And that's it. Click a tosser. I think I read it. Wait, that's it. No. What's this? Is this hint or what is this? Oh yeah, this is the how to play. That was okay. That's a different thing. Anyway, how to play. Identify the picture in as few tiles and guesses as possible. Category and subcategory at the top and bottom of the grid graphic are clues to the correct answer. Click on a tile to reveal a portion of the photo underneath. Keep removing tiles until you're ready to guess what photo to pick. You have 3 guesses to win. The more tiles removed and the guesses used, the lower your possible score. New Picsey goes live every day. Okay. So the top is the main category, right? Art. The bottom is the subcategory. So probably it's a picture of an artist, I think. Could be a self-portrait. I don't know. Should we try them in the mid? Oh, this one. What is that? That's so tiny, but I do see a hand. If I could see the face of the person that is being painted, maybe I could know the style of it. I don't know how many letters this one is. Maybe the arm is here. I'm guessing the head is probably here. Oh my god, that is ridiculously tiny. I think I'm gonna have to zoom in a bit. Hold on, it's not. Okay, that's a bit better. That's good. Okay, I do see flowers here. I'm not too familiar with this. Maybe try this out. That doesn't help. This one. More flowers. This. Okay, I see a person. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't recognize this style. Might as well keep clicking since I don't really recognize this style. Oh, okay. Nude woman. But I do see the lilies at the back, and it's making me think of what's that guy's name? Manet? I always forget what's up. But I think it's Monet. Monet's one of Monet's. I could try Monet, I guess. Just because they're like flowers at the back. I don't know. Nope, guess again or try another tile. Okay, that's not good. I don't think that is going to help me much, is it? Because if I don't know the person, I don't know. Right? Well, we know it's a new woman. So yeah, see, I mean, I pretty much already figured out the painting. I just don't know whose style this is. I am terrible at artist names. Ooh. What about that guy? The guy who was married to Frida Kahlo. What's that guy's name? Oh gosh, I forgot. Not something Diego or something? Diego Rivera or something like that. Is that his name? I don't remember. Nope, it's good. Actually, is his name even that? I was just wondering. Yeah. Oh, that's sorry, I spelled it. What's the guy's name? She was married to some guy. Oh, Diego Rivera. Okay, so that was I was right about that. So his name is right, but it's just not that artist. I don't know. This is definitely it doesn't feel like Van Gogh style at all. So I'll just keep trying. It's not. Oh, Henry Rousseau. Does his work always look like that? Let's go back to Google. So I am not too familiar with his art stuff. Henry Rousseau. Let's look at his artwork. Ones with people in there. Okay, I guess this is one. What about this one? This one quite. Oh, okay, on. Okay, so he does kind of paint people in that style, like funky little faces. Like, look at that. Like, Yeah, okay, I do. Yeah, I do see it. Like, yeah, the weird faces and stuff, and the idea of like nature elements with like kind of like the way he paints those like geometric shapes, right? Like this one, right? Yeah, but I wasn't familiar with his stuff, so no points for me. That's fine. I don't know if there's an archive. I would love to play some older games just to see if I got I can do better with another one, perhaps. But I don't think that. Oh, okay. So overall gameplay averages uh three average. Oh wait, is that me? Or no, this is my own gameplay. I've done 18 tiles, but I lost. I thought this was like globally. That's my own average, I think. Which is I got 0 points. I used about three guesses, and I clicked on 18 tiles, and I still didn't get the answer because I didn't know. Yeah, the tile clicking wasn't really helpful because I just didn't know the style anyway. But I learned something new. Now I know about Henry Rousseau's painting style, so that's kind of fun. That'll be good for like a trivia pop quiz. Not the most, I guess, not the most interesting game if you're not good at identifying pictures. That's why I was thinking like maybe if it's another day, a different kind of what do you say, a different category. Maybe I don't know what categories they could have for pictures. Maybe they might be like a location, a landmark. Could be that. That one probably would be easier for me, I think, than an artist's painting. So I don't know that one. But yeah, I will leave a link to Picsey if you want to try it out yourself, and let me know how you did. Whether you're familiar with Henry Rousseau's style, or what guesses you try to go with. I did some guesses. I just saw some flowers like that, and I was like, okay, I know it's not Monet's style, but I just wanted to try it because I couldn't think of it. Better than nothing. All right, let's look at the comments from yesterday's post. I did not post a video because I was just really exhausted. So I'm just gonna read the comments here. Okay. So Clara says rest well. Thank you so much, Clara. I did rest and I rested. Well, as much as I can with the way I am. Okay, so Glacier Breeze, you did slant and stand. Oh, I knew it. Yes, that's a really good excellent. I mean, 4 letters. What else could you have done besides stand after that? I mean, really, yeah. But I get that you said you would have stank, but answer from was repeated. But I'm glad you didn't think about that because I forgot that we already had stank. Nor would I have thought that they would go with stank. I forgot that. If I saw what you saw after slant, I would have just done stand anyway and not even worry about stank. You said, well done on overcoming the ST trap. I was just quite lucky, I think. Besides today, I would agree with your decision to swap from stand to stand to find the middle vowel more quickly. Wordle also wants you to choose words containing E. I see. So they agree with me in using that E because that would be good getting some vowels in just in case, right? It could be that. Average 2.4, failure 2%. This is the worst word of the month with an average score of 3.5. And the rate for solving in less than or equal to 3 guesses is nearly half. Okay, interesting stats there. Okay. Not that bad. I mean, the average of below 3.5. So that was a pretty. I would say this is a pretty easy one because most of us are getting below three, like less than 3 guesses, actually, less than 3.5. All right, let's look at Edward did tread and stand. I misremembered. I thought that your word was stead. That's why I was thinking, hey, is one of you guys starting the word stead? I think because I got confused between slant and tread, and then I combined them in my head to be stead, and I was like, I think one of you guys is starting words was stead, and I got excited for y'all, thinking maybe y'all might get a one, but I forgot that actually your word is tread. But that's still really good. I mean, 3 letters, one of which is already in place. I mean, there's really nothing else it could be. I mean, I don't think so. Wait, it says 2, right? So what could you have had besides that? Something else, I suppose. Maybe taped or something like that could be one possible, or text. I don't know what the other one is, but yeah, my first back-to-back 2 guest I believe. Whoa, that's really good. I didn't realize. Can that elusive word on one be far behind? Maybe not. I mean, we always kept saying that if you're so close, if you're supposed to be, yet it hasn't even arrived yet. But I'm sure it will. One of us has got to get first, right? Edward, you or I think. We already know Glacier Breeze has done it. It would be funny though if Glacier Breeze got another hole-in-one before either of us do, because that would be really funny. Because it's like, why aren't we choosing the right words for our hole-in-ones, right? What's going on here? And actually, my probability should be higher than you guys' probability because I'm using different starting words every day, and supposedly most of them are never before used words. So I should have gotten that hole-in-one by now. But look at that. I feel like I'm nowhere close nowhere near as you all are. Okay, connections difficulty 5 out of 5 makes sense. The ones with no mistakes 8%, pretty low. Okay, New York Times answer is 2 out of 5. Maybe it's because they're American, I guess. You said I knew it's not gonna be an easy one for you. Yeah, you started and you know my playing style. You know my background. We have had that poker connection in the previous puzzle. Sadly, I don't remember it. But if you're not interested in something, it's not as likely to stick. I agree. And the candy collection features some past their popularity American confections. Really? I assume you've at least heard of Sour Patch Kids. I have, but again, I'm not used to thinking of them in the singular. So I was like, what candy is that with a kid? And I forgot about Sour Patch Kids. I haven't tried them before because I've seen them in the store, but they look so sour that I don't think I want to try. Because it's like it's not a small bag, by the way. So I feel like if I didn't like it, it was too sour. Who's gonna eat the remaining ones, right? But I first learned of this candy in there was a I think it's Canadian show, Kyle XY, and the main character he loves Sour Patch Kids if I recall correctly. And I was like, what the heck are those? And I googled them and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I think he loved it so much because they really like blew his mind of how sour they were because he had this expression when he tried one. So I was like, okay, looks cute, and I like the idea of thinking about the show that I enjoyed, but uh the sour taste is the highly sour taste is kind of scaring me from making me hesitant to try it. You said as low as a 36% solve rate is at 750,000 players, it was only 31%. Wait, what does that mean? I don't understand. What do you mean by 36 and then 31? I'm confused. My brain is not making sense of that sentence. Okay, I probably missed something in what you meant by that, but yeah, I'm guessing some people tried certain connection, or I don't know what you mean by it. I suppose that's all it is. It was only 31. Who got the candy connection? Is that what you mean? Maybe you meant that. I suppose you could have meant that. All right. Well, I will leave a link to Picsey in the comments. Try that yourself. I think for those of us who are not really art aficionados, we're not gonna get it, but it's cool. I would love to see if anybody just got it either by guessing, or you actually know, or maybe you know this particular painting, or you know the artist style and you got it from there. That'd be so interesting. So let me know if you got Picsey. I'll leave a link in the description where you try it out yourself. Let me know how you did for Wordle and connections too. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.